gets her seal of approval. Avere is taking the leap from being Knight's background singer to stepping into the spotlight himself. He has released his new holiday single, Give Love, and Avere joins me in studio. And on the phone from Las Vegas is the Empress of Soul herself, Gladys Knight. Y'all, she chased me down like a bill collector to get Avere on the show. Man, she was sending me. Man, I looked at my Twitter feed. I had about 20 direct messages. And I'm like, Gladys, I got it. Okay. What's happening?
Everything's going on. Yeah, I chased you down, so.
And so I'm like, man.
Yeah. You know, when you believe in somebody and, you know, you give it all you got. It's just like that, you know. And Avere has that very awesome to me. Like when I first heard Michael, you know, I wasn't even looking at him. I was upstairs in my dressing room. and I heard him sing. We were at the Regal Theater, you know. Mm-hmm. And I just couldn't. He got me up from my makeup table to go and see who that was singing. Well, when Avere came to me as a background singer, was something about his voice that touched my insides, my spirit. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And to me, that's what music should be about. Not how popular you can be or not how well you can touch a certain genre of people. You know, it's whether you touch people inside, young, old, black, white, green, whatever, you know. And I felt that he had that in his voice. Plus, he has a good ear and so many other things. But I like who he is as well as what he is, you know, as a singer.
Avere, how long have you been singing backup for Gladys?
I've been singing with Miss Knight for about 1.5 years now.
A year and a half?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
How's it been?
It's been amazing. I mean, to have her mentorship, I'm learning so much on the road about the business and about music.
I heard she mean.
Who said that? I can't agree with that.
I heard, man, she be overworking y'all, don't want to pay time and a half.
She takes good care of us. She means business, though. She means business.
You know. I mean, how you gonna get something for nothing? You know, today they're so used to just sliding through or having somebody market them and stuff. I want them to technically know what they're doing. I want to know what your ear is like so you're not singing flat. And yeah, you can't get anything done without work. You need to rehearse. You need to be at it all the time. See, you on TV and radio and all of that all the time. That's why you're so great, Ralph.
So, Avere, what's the most important thing she's taught you? I'm gonna ask this two ways. The most important thing she's taught you about singing.
Listening. A lot of people don't know that majority of singing is about listening, knowing what's going on around you with the band and your timing and your cues and stuff like that. So that's one of the biggest things I had to learn.
Now that's singing. What is the most important thing she's taught you about the business of music?
Consistency and time management.
Because, see, Gladys, a lot of people don't understand the business of the business.
Absolutely.
I'm still learning.
Absolutely. They don't care. You know, the thing they see first, in my opinion, my humble opinion, is fame. You got to love what you do, and I saw that in Avere, you know. You got to be really on it to be able to be the best that you can be, and that calls for something from you, you know. So it's not about the fame. We started out because we loved the music. Mm-hmm. We loved performing and those kind of things. And that's what I see in him. You know, I mean, he can't wait to get to work. Kids don't do that these days.
Now, Avere, I got to ask you, so how did this project start? Did you come to her, or did she say, you know what, it's time for you to do your own thing?
A friend of mine who sings with us in the group, she came up to Mrs. Knight and said, you know, you got a good writer and singer here on your own camp. And Miss Knight was working on her new album, Where My Heart Belongs. So she said, oh, I didn't know, so send me something. So I was like, okay, I need to write something. So I got in the studio, I wrote 2 songs, sent them right on over to her. And she was like, oh, okay, check you out. And so that was like, that opened the door for me.
Gladys, go ahead.
Yeah. I mean, you know, he is so multi-talented on top of that, you know. And these days you kind of have to be that, too. You know, we were just about in the beginning just singing and performing. We loved it. It excited us. But today you got to do everything because you don't have record companies anymore.
Right.
As you know. You know, we don't have talent scouts anymore, as you know. You know, so somebody has to recognize these things in these young artists, not just to use them or ride them,
Right.
but to perfect them and send them out on their own, you know. Give them what you have that's important or that's relevant and send them on their way. So that's all I wanted to do.
All right.
And
So
it does my heart good, you know. It does.
So, Veer, our legal folks, we didn't get clearance to play your song, your holiday single, "Give Love," but I always check whether people can sing or sing. So, sing something. Let's see what kind of skills you got.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
All right, we'll take that. We'll take that. Veer, man, I appreciate it. Thanks a bunch. Again, your holiday single is "Give Love." Gladys, always a pleasure. Thank you so very much. And send me some chicken and waffles next time.
I will. I certainly will.
All right.
Come on by anytime.
I will do. Appreciate it. Thanks a lot, folks. I'm Roland Martin.
Okay.
This is News 1 Now on TV1.